We get a question in our private Facebook group. If you haven't joined it, we have over 150,000 of you brainiacs in there. And one of the questions was, I have extreme focus issues currently. Do you have advice on this? So let's talk about the power of your focus. Now, what gets in the way? Let's first identify some of the villains of focus, those pesky disruptors that prevent us from harnessing our full mental potential. I want to have this open discussion with you and how to overcome them. All right. So we'll go over the strategies also as well. We've talked about some of these in our book, Limitless. So the first one I want to mention is digital distractions. In this age of information overload, every ring, ping, ding, app notification, social media alert, we have these smartphones, the social media, emails, they could severely disrupt your focus. The constant notifications pull our attention away from the tasks that require deep, important thinking. Overcoming strategy could be something like the Pomodoro technique, where you focus intensely for 25 to 45 minutes, followed by a 5 or 10 minute brain break. During these focus sessions, you turn off notifications or use apps that block distracting sites and other apps. Another villain of your focus is multitasking. We've talked about this a bunch, that multitasking is a myth. Really what you're doing is task switching, and what we're doing is we're losing energy, we're making more mistakes, and it takes time. When you go from one task to another cognitively, it could take 5 or 10 minutes to regain your focus. So it might feel efficient, but multitasking is a myth, especially when it comes to tasks that require cognitive effort. Switching between tasks, it reduces efficiency and it increases errors and mistake. So what do? You could overcome this. Here's a strategy. You prioritize monotasking, single tasking. Focus on one thing at a time and give it your full attention. This increases the quality of the work and actually saves time in the long run. Another contributing villain to distraction and lack of focus is lack of sleep. Sleep is crucial for brain function, including memory, problem-solving abilities, and focus and concentration. Insufficient sleep, you know this, can significantly impair your cognitive functions. So what's the overcoming strategy? You aim to get your quality sleep. It might be 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. It's different for each person, but it's not just the quantity, it's the quality of the REM sleep and the deep sleep. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine and try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Your brain loves a schedule. We've done so many episodes on sleep. Just search my name, Jim Kwik, and the word sleep, and you could watch it on YouTube or listen to past podcasts. Are you tired of constantly feeling overwhelmed by your never-ending to-do list? Do you struggle to find enough hours in the day to accomplish everything you need? But what if I told you there's a solution that can help you take back control of your time, your focus, your productivity? I'd like to introduce you to Kwik Productivity. This 10-day course is designed to provide you with the proven strategies you need to get more done in less time without burning out. So if you're ready to learn to get the most out of your time, your tasks, and your life, then don't wait any longer. Click the link below to learn more and secure your spot and your access right now. Another thing that would affect our focus, another villain, is a poor diet. What you eat matters, especially for your gray matter, and what you eat directly affects the structure and the function of your brain. A poor diet can affect your focus by causing energy spikes or energy crashes. And so what's the overcoming strategy? You eat a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals. Talk to your nutritionist. We've had a number of world-class nutritionists and medical doctors talk about this subject on our podcast. I would refer to Lisa Mosconi, the interview we've done with her. We've done multiple episodes. She's a neuroscientist and a nutritionist. And we've had Sean Stevenson, also on our podcast, talking about the power of foods. We've had Dr. Mark Hyman and others. So my favorites are foods like blueberries. I call them brainberries, nuts, fish, green leafy vegetables. Very, very important. And so the things you avoid, the high processed foods and things that could have too many preservatives and chemicals that could affect your brain also as well. Another villain that affects and can disrupt your focus is stress. We know that chronic stress can shrink your brain. It could damage brain cells and lead to memory loss and decrease in focus. So how are you managing stress? Because it is essential for maintaining cognitive functions. So the overcoming strategy here is incorporating stress reduction tools and techniques such as mindfulness, meditation. Some people do breathing exercises. Maybe it's yoga into your daily routine. Regular physical activity is also great for reducing stress. Right? When you're stressed, you create cortisol, adrenaline, it puts you in that fight or flight, but it keeps you away from your executive functioning, for your ability to focus and solve problems, from your creativity. Just remember that overcoming these focus villains is about making intentional, mindful choices and changes in your daily habits. Remember, first you create your habits, then your habits create you. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Practice makes progress. Adjust just one of these behaviors, maybe it's one habit at a time, and gradually you'll notice significant improvements in your focus and your overall mental performance. So keep redrawing the borders and boundaries of what's possible, stretch your limits, and remember, your brain is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, just like your focus, the stronger it becomes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, can you do me a favor? Can you share it? The greatest compliment you could give us is sharing this. I feel like when you share it, you get to learn it even better and you get to pay it forward. And I would love it if you got value out of this and you think your friends, your family, your fans, your followers could benefit. Take a screenshot, tag me in it. And so I want to thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We have over 1.5 million subscribers there. So thank you for taking your time. Thank you for sharing and leaving ratings and reviews. And I look forward to the next episode. Until then, remember, be limitless.